Hey guys, how the are you? My name's Clayton Furedy. We talk about movies here. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Aliens. The sequel to Alien came out in 1986, directed by James Cameron, and what a lot of people consider to be a far superior movie. They're both really good, but some people prefer Aliens. Aliens is a far more action-oriented movie. It still is scary. There's a lot of horror stuff in there, but there's a lot more action. I'm talking guns out of guns shooting aliens and acid flying everywhere, people dying. I think there's actually in one of the early action scenes, about 10 people just die from this alien versus marine stuff that's going on. Aliens is a far different film than Alien. While Alien was very claustrophobic and very suspenseful and full of just disgusting horror, not to say Aliens doesn't have that, but Aliens is far more just go there and shoot the piss out of the monsters and hope for the best. Now, as an Alien, we had one alien kill a group of truckers on a ship. In Aliens, we actually have the planet that they originally went to in the first movie. It gets turned into a new Earth, so to speak. Somebody goes to those planets and actually tries to cultivate them into breathable atmospheres and sell them in a market. And there's aliens there, and they kill everybody. So they call on the Marines to set shit straight. Ripley wakes up after being in sleep for 56 years. A lot has changed since she's been away. Now, Aliens is a very, very good movie. There's really nothing major to complain about. In fact, I think that Aliens actually might be my personal favorite, if it had not been for Alien. I think they're both pretty much equal in terms of quality. James Cameron had previously directed The Terminator before coming on to do Aliens, and that really shows in his directing. It's very dark and it's very suspenseful, and it plays out a lot like an 80s slasher movie, pretty similar to the way Alien did. The big plus I can give Aliens from Alien 1 is the fact that all of the characters seem to be really, really competent. Not to say they weren't 100% in Alien 1, but Lambert, she was just there. Yaphet Kotto, he was effective, but he didn't really get a chance to do much. Most of the crew of the original Nostromo died. They didn't stand a chance. Now with Aliens, you actually have a lot of these space marines actually doing competent things and actually trying to figure out how to ward the aliens off. They set up perimeters, they have tracking, motion sensors and everything like that to make sure the aliens don't get the drop on them. Spoiler alert, they do. They actually have little turrets and stuff. It's pretty cool. There's some betrayal going on with a slimy company executive. Ripley becomes a mother, even though she already was a mother. In the special edition. Yeah, there's two different versions of this movie. The special edition is better in my opinion. It's longer, just more to cultivate through. You actually learn that Ripley's daughter died of old age or something, not of old age, but she was like in her 60s or something when she passed away while Ripley was sleeping. That is terrible. So Aliens is a really great movie. I would really, really highly recommend it. I mean, the acting is phenomenal. You've got Ellen Ripley played by Sigourney Weaver, who was nominated for a fucking Academy Award for this movie. Yeah, for Best Actress. Aliens is a legitimately good movie. You should go out and watch it immediately if you haven't already seen it. The design of the aliens is a little bit different this time around too. Instead of the dome kind of, you know what the alien head looks like, they've kind of got indentations this time, and that leads to another huge design change in the aliens. There's actually more lore to learn about these aliens, so to speak. Yeah, they just don't hatch out of the eggs and that's it. They're drones. There happens to be a mama alien, a queen alien, and holy shit, it is cool. Stan Winston special effects that designed this thing are top notch. If you don't know who Stan Winston was, rest in peace. The guy designed the Predator, the alien queen in this movie. He designed all the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, the Terminator. He designed the Penguin in Batman Returns, and literally tons of shit after that. He's awesome, man. His work is, there's no equal. But besides that, I really want to talk about the level of technicality that went into this movie. You get this overwhelming sense of aliens coming in everywhere, and aliens are scary as fuck, and people are shooting left and right. And, people are dropping like flies. There's bombs going off. All the while, people holding a really credible line of fear, suspense, and terror throughout the whole thing while giving excellent performances. You get the sense that there are maybe dozens of aliens, maybe like 30, 40, 50, 60. There could be 100 aliens coming at these people at one time. There were 6 suits used when they filmed this movie. 6 different alien suits. That's fucking it. So if you watch the movie, you'll never see more than 6 in the same frame. And James Cameron did a really good job at hiding how limited he was in terms of that type of special effect, because I swear to you will never know it if you don't really. If I didn't tell you that and you didn't already know, there'd be no way to tell from the film itself. It's that well edited and that well executed. It's fucking great. Other than that, I want to talk about the other performances specifically. You've got Michael Biehn as Corporal Hicks. Fucking great. He's a great character, man. And he looks like he'd be a romantic interest for Ripley had Alien 3 not happen. No spoilers yet. You also have Newt, who basically Ripley comes the surrogate mother for. Her whole family was killed earlier in infestation, if you will, of the colony on LV-426. And they have great chemistry, and it really looks believable. Everyone's favorite crybaby, everyone's favorite pussy. Rest in peace, Bill Paxton. He played Hudson in Aliens, and everyone loves Hudson. Game over, man. Game over.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man.
You finished?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now?
Little known fact, Bill Paxton is the one man to get killed by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator in his lifetime. Fucking legend. He gives a really hilarious performance. Everything in the movie is all around great to watch. The story is super compelling. It really is a character arc for Ripley, because not taking anything away from the first Alien, but what did you really have to go by? She really didn't have much to do or say other than survive. You didn't know who she was, where she came from. You just knew that she was here among the crew. You didn't have to know then, but you really need to know now in Aliens. And James Cameron did a terrific job of actually making that connection with the audience in terms of personalizing her character to where you would actually seriously care about her in this situation. That leads me to my favorite character probably in the whole franchise apart from Ripley, Bishop. Bishop is an android. Ripley had a bad experience with her last android. I mean, he tried to kill her whole fucking crew and pretty much succeeded on that part. Yeah, she doesn't trust Bishop, and Bishop's a newer model. He's there to help. He's not an asshole. Yeah, Bishop's just cool in pretty much everything again. He's working his ass off, climbing through little pipes, trying to hook up this thing to get the fucking plane or whatever you're gonna call it to get them the fuck out of there. And it's a really fun time. If you haven't seen Aliens, you seriously need to watch the movie. It's very action-packed. It's very fun. It's very suspenseful. And it looks great. That's one thing about this movie. This movie came out in 1986, 7 years after the first Alien. And not only does it look better than Alien, not saying Alien looks bad, but it looks better. Aliens actually looks better than most films done today. And I think that has a lot to do with the overuse of CGI, especially James Cameron's overuse of CGI. Yeah, after this movie, this director went pretty much full force into everything digital. From The Abyss to Terminator 2 all the way up to Avatar. Holy shit, Avatar. Now, not saying I don't like that. I mean, he paved the way for a lot of stuff. But to me, Aliens, it looks so fucking good. Even today in 2017, I'm sure it will look great in 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 10 years from now. Because it's actually there on camera. These giant animatronic special effects for this queen alien attacking is really great. It's fucking phenomenal. Aliens is pretty much a favorite of mine. Like I said, the first time I saw Alien was back in 2007, and I sat down and bought this right here, actually. This is the Alien triple pack. There's no way this is still in sale unless you go to a Suncoast or a DVD shop online, but it includes Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3. It also has the special edition of Aliens in there too, which is really good. I'd highly recommend it. Both versions get perfect grades, if you haven't already realized. When I sat down and watched it right after the original Alien, honestly, I was fucking blown away. I thought Alien was amazing, and to watch Aliens, I was like, well, that one's better. Even though now I don't really... If I had to pick, I guess I'd pick Aliens, but they're both extremely good movies. Tom Ryder between the Marines and just the real fucking tension of this fucking force of this primal evil species that you can't kill because the acid comes out. It's just creepy, man. It's scary. Yeah, so in case you didn't already realize it, Aliens gets a 5 out of 5, 4 out of 4, a 10 out of 10, a fucking A+, whatever. I love Aliens. Aliens is a classic. And I think everyone needs to check out Aliens at some point in time. That leads us to the other Alien movies. Alien 3, you'll see a review for that pretty soon. I'm actually also going to be checking out the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I don't really think a lot of people have talked about them recently on YouTube. We'll start with The Curse of the Black Pearl, move on to Dead Man's Chest, yada yada yada. And we'll see all those in preparation for the new one, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Could be cool. Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley are coming back. The trailers Javier Bardem looks great in the movie, but the trailers aren't doing me justice between the original three, especially Johnny Depp. That quote, "I'm not looking for trouble, what a horrible way to live." I can already see that shit on all kinds of girls, Disney girls, like Tumblr posts and shit. It's just, some of the shit, dude, it's so lame. 2009 is over. I hate sappy, weird shit like that. And Disney, you own Star Wars now. Stop being fucking weird. But yeah, that's it for this review, guys. If you like this, subscribe and see more wacky shit. Goodbye.